Tune in, Student Book 2, by Jack C. Richards and Carrie O'Sullivan. Published and copyright Oxford University Press, 2007. Class CD 1. Unit 1. The Family. Lesson 1. Tell me about your family. 2. Listen and understand. 1.
Tell me about your family, Jaemin. Do you come from a big family?
No, there's just me. And my parents, of course.
You're an only child?
That's right. I like it like that.
2.
Tell me a little about your family, Tara. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have one sister, Rose, and 2 brothers, Tim and David.
That's nice. Are they older than you?
My sister is older than me, but my brothers are younger. I'm glad they're younger. They're not bossy.
3.
Are you an only child, Ayumi?
No, I have a brother. His name's Daiki.
Oh, that's right. Is he younger than you?
No, he's 2 years older than me, but people think he's younger. He has a baby face. Do you know what I mean?
I think so.
But he's very good looking.
4.
What's your family like, Adam? Do you come from a big family?
Not really, but I have a twin brother.
You're a twin? Cool. Are you identical twins?
Yeah, we are. People have a hard time telling us apart. It's really funny at times.
I can imagine. Is your brother also a good singer like you?
I suppose so. We go to karaoke pretty often.
That must be nice.
3. Listen and understand. 1.
What's your family like, Yu-Ting?
Well, my family is fairly big. I have a sister and 2 brothers.
I see. And are you all very similar?
Not really. I'm shy and not very outgoing. A bit like my mom, I guess. The others are more like my dad. He's definitely an extrovert. He loves being with people and is very talkative. You know.
Sure.
2.
Catherine, what are your parents like?
Well, I've often thought my parents are kind of opposites. My dad is fairly quiet and not very sociable, I guess. He lets my mum do most of the talking.
And your mom is quite different?
Oh, yes, she is. She is much more sociable and loves meeting new people. I guess I am more like her. And how about you? Who are you more like, your mum or your dad?
I guess I'm more like my father.
3.
Do you take vacations with your family, Sungwoo?
Yeah, we always take vacations together. We're a very close family.
Oh, that's great. A lot of families these days don't spend much time together. It's too bad, really.
Yeah, we all get along with each other. So for vacations, we usually drive to the coast for a few days and stay in a nice, quiet place.
And what do you do there?
Well, I love to get out and do something active, like running on the beach or swimming. My parents like to stay indoors and read. They are pretty different from me.
4.
Are you like anyone in your family, Patrick?
Well, I suppose I get my sense of humor from my mom and my musical talents from my dad. But overall, I think I'm more like my dad.
How come?
Well, we're both outgoing and love to travel. Mom's more the stay-at-home type.
And do you miss not having brothers or sisters?
I guess so. It's probably more fun to have them.
4. Tune in, Part A.
Do you know what I mean?
I think so.
Is your brother also a good singer?
I suppose so.
Do you miss not having brothers or sisters?
I guess so.
4. Tune in. Part B. 1.
Do you think it's good to have a big family?
Yes, I do. It's more fun to have a lot of brothers and sisters.
2.
Are there any twins in your family?
I think so. I'm pretty sure my grandfather was a twin.
3.
Do you think families should go on vacation together?
No, they shouldn't. It's really not a good idea.
4.
Sisters fight more than brothers, don't you think?
I suppose so. I never really thought about it.
5.
Being an only child is great. It's much better than having brothers and sisters. Don't you think so?
Uh-huh. It's a lot better.
6.
I have 5 nephews and 2 nieces. They're so fun. Don't you love being an uncle?
I guess so. It's nice, I suppose.
Unit 1. The Family. Lesson 2. It really annoys me. 2. Listen and understand. 1.
What do you usually do when you get home?
Good question, Marie. Well, I always do my homework first. Don't you? I want to get it done as fast as I can so I can do other things.
Oh, really? As soon as I get home, I go straight to my computer and turn it on. I check my email, catch up on news, see who's online. You know, the usual things.
So how long does that take?
Sometimes it takes me an hour to reply to all my messages. Then I like to surf the internet and find some new music to download. It helps me relax, and it's fun.
2.
What do you do when you get home, Shuhua?
I always take my dog for a walk. It's good exercise for both of us, and I usually meet and chat with people when I'm out walking her. I love dogs. Do you?
Yeah, I do too. So what kind of dog do you have?
She's a golden retriever, and her name is Ginger. She's always waiting at the window for me, and when she sees me, she gets really excited. She is so cute. We usually start with a walk around the park, and then we go for a walk along the river.
3.
What are you teaching this semester, Sumio?
Another composition course. Unfortunately. What about you?
I'm teaching math, but it's not too bad. I have some really good students this semester. It makes such a big difference. So, I guess you have to correct a lot of compositions.
Yeah, that's the problem. I usually have to bring them home to check.
How long does that take?
Well, I usually get home at 6 and then correct compositions for about 2 hours. I mean, I like my students and they write good compositions, but I really hate correcting homework. I'd rather relax in the evening. But that's the way it goes, I guess.
4.
Do you watch a lot of TV, Jennifer?
Yeah, I do. More than I should, I guess. I turn on the TV as soon as I get home, and my dad is always complaining that I'm a couch potato and spend half my life in front of the TV. And you?
Yeah, I watch a lot of TV too. What do you watch?
Oh, every day when I get home, I watch the world news to see what's happening. Then I watch my favorite show, 20 Questions.
I haven't seen that show. Is it any good?
It's terrific. It's a game show, and there are always great prizes to win, like a new car Or a vacation in Mexico or something.
3. Listen and understand. 1.
The soccer game last night was fantastic. Did you get to watch it?
No. I really wanted to, but I couldn't.
Why not?
Well, the game was at 6, but at home we're not allowed to watch TV until after 9 o'clock.
Oh, really? Why's that?
We have to study and do our homework until then.
Wow. Your parents are really strict.
Yeah, it's so annoying. And I didn't even have that much homework to do.
2.
I tried calling you a few times last night, but the phone was always busy. Is there something wrong with your landline?
Oh, sorry. No, the line is working fine, but it's my younger sister.
You mean Rosalind?
Yeah. Well, she has a new boyfriend, and she is always talking to him on the phone. Sometimes she talks for over 2 hours with him. It drives me crazy.
I bet it does. It would drive me crazy too. I guess I should call you on your cell phone.
Yeah, that would be better.
3.
How was the party on Saturday night?
Oh, it was great. I had a really good time, but I got into big trouble later. I'm not allowed to go out again this month.
Why not? What happened?
Well, I was having so much fun that I didn't notice the time, and before I knew it, it was 1:30 in the morning. By the time I got home, it was after 2, and you know how my parents are.
Are they really strict?
Yes, it's so annoying. I have to get home before midnight on weekends.
4.
Hey, Maria, you look tired today. Didn't you get a good night's sleep last night?
Actually, no. I only got about 4 hours of sleep.
How come?
Well, the phone woke me up 3 times during the night.
Who would be calling you that late?
No one. They were all wrong numbers. Our home phone number is almost the same as a number you call to order a cab.
That must be really annoying.
It really is. My parents are going to change our number as soon as they can.
4. Tune in. Part A.
What do you usually do when you get home?
Well, I usually do my homework first. Don't you?
What do you do when you get home?
I always take my dog for a walk. I love dogs. Do you?
Do you watch a lot of TV?
Yeah, I do. And you?
4. Tune in. Part B. 1.
Do you usually watch TV in the evenings?
Yeah, on most days, I guess. Do you?
2.
Do you use your cell phone a lot?
Oh, yeah. I use it all the time. Don't you?
3.
Do you fight with your brothers?
Yeah, sometimes. Don't you? I mean, you've got 4 brothers.
4.
Do you always eat dinner with your mom and dad?
Yeah, usually. Do you?
5.
Do you get along with your parents?
Yeah, most of the time. And you?
6.
Do you all go to bed late in your home?
Well, I'm always the last to go to bed at 11. My parents are usually in bed by 10 o'clock. And you?
Unit 2. People. Lesson 1. Tell me about yourself. 2. Listen and understand. 1.
Do you often forget things, Misaki?
Oh, no. Hardly ever. I'm always making lists and writing things down so I remember.
Me too. I have to make lists or else I just forget.
And another thing about me is I'm always on time. I hate it when people are late or miss appointments.
I know. That's so annoying, isn't it?
2.
Do you go out a lot, Stacy? You know, to parties and things?
No, I don't really like parties.
Why not?
I don't really like going to places with lots of people around. I prefer places where I'm with just 1 or 2 close friends.
Oh, I'm just the opposite.
Really? I'm just not good at talking to people I don't know.
I see.
I feel awkward and don't know what to say.
3.
I like to think people can trust me with things, even if they don't know me very well. And I always keep my word when I say or promise something.
You do, Brendan? My dad's like that. He always keeps his word, too.
Really? That must be nice. I really can't stand it when people say one thing one day and then the next day change their minds.
Yes, that can be very annoying.
You can never trust people like that.
4.
I suppose you could say that I'm curious about the world. I like to learn new things all the time. I love to watch international channels on TV.
I see. And do you like reading, Wonmin?
Yes, I read a lot. I often go to the public library because it's nice and quiet there.
Yeah, it's much quieter than the school library. It's noisy there.
True. I can't stand it when people make a lot of noise when I'm trying to read.
5.
You seem like a very relaxed person to me, Yusuke.
Thanks. I guess I am. I don't let things worry me.
I wish I was like that.
Well, it's silly to worry too much, don't you think?
Yes, you're right. I get anxious about little things all the time.
You need to relax. Worrying never helped anyone.
Yeah, I know. It's just hard for me to change.